Welcome all you Pokemon TCG fans tonight. We are on Pokemon TCG Live. We're going to be ranking up, hopefully, and we're going to be playing some Snorlax stall tonight. Just some relaxed gameplay, seeing what we come up against. Let me just change my deck here. Snorlax stall, set as active. And we're just going to start right away.
Our team have been working hard behind the scenes, brainstorming ideas, designing a new logo, and crafting the future identity of our channel.
Alright. Now with this deck, I like to go second. Just because our opponent gets to use a card first, which means he's ahead on the draw. Doesn't really make a difference, I guess, in the end. Obviously, because we're trying to mill them. We want to go first, so let's say no. Not a good hand. But we'll start with Mimikyu. We could do Pidgeot with the Forest Seal Stone to start with, so we'll put Pidgeot down. What are we up against? Charizard EX. Okay. Yeah, we'll draw the extra card. An Airy, that's nice. Going second is what allows me to use my supporter cards in my first turn, which I like to do. Nice early Pidgey. With an Airy, let's look at his hand. Okay, we get rid of the rare candy and the Ultra Ball, so that's always a nice start. We will... I think what we want to do... Oh, okay, there we go. We're already winning. Not much happened there. We got game one, the first victory of the night. Helping us speed up the ranking process. Let's see, so we about 675, a little bit more. We want to get to Necrozma tonight. Just want to check what I need to do. I need to play an item card and 3 stadium cards. This is my playing first time tonight, or today, so I also need to get my rewards and we can open up some rewards on stream. Not much coming in tier 23. So play 3 stadiums, which we can do, and 1 item, which we will definitely do. Let's get into our next game. Alright, we won't go first. Ooh, not a good hand. I don't like this start. I guess we gotta go. The one thing I don't like about the Pokemon TCG is that you don't get to mulligan. So if you get a terrible first hand, as long as it's got a basic, it's like that's what you got to deal with. That's the hand you got to play, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't. There should be a mulligan rule, where if you don't like your hand, you can. So if you don't have a basic, you can reshuffle again, and your opponent can get to draw the extra cards. But if you do have a basic, you can still reveal your hand, indicate you don't like it, put it back, draw another 7. And then if you do prefer that hand, then you have to put one of those cards back at the bottom of your library. So you start with the card down, but at least you have a better hand. I wish Pokemon did that, because then I wouldn't get stuck with a terrible opening hand. We want to Rotom. And we'll take a Snorlax. Alright, this is one of the new cards we've got in the deck. Accompanying Flute. We don't hit any cards. We can have a look what he's got on the top. Alright, and we'll shuffle that back into his deck. We're fine with that. Draw 3. Bravery Charm I'm going to put on Sandshrew. And we'll draw 3. Okay, Ogerpon EX's ability doesn't really work in this deck because Dragapult doesn't have an ability, so it doesn't prevent Dragapult's attacks. Okay, so he's evolving the Pidgeot, so now he's got every turn can fetch one of any card. Yeah, so you can just search his deck for any card he wants every turn. At Snorlax still, we tend to struggle against this type of deck just because of the Pidgeot mainly. He can keep fetching exactly what he needs to change the game. If he knocks out Sandshrew here, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna have to be okay with it. Snorlax, Counter Catcher, put Pidgeot in front. But that's still an issue because Pidgeot can fetch Boss's Order, Pidgeot can fetch Switch if he has a Switch. I'm not quite sure what else, but ways in rotating his Pokemon. Okay, so there we've lost our Sandshrew. And all our counter catchers are now online. Another Snorlax is not bad. That works well. We're going to counter catch Pidgeot. Let's Arven. I think let's do I have a Pokegear in hand now. I think we'll take the Pokegear. Actually, we'll take that and Pokegear. That's good. Got a feeling with Pidgeot next turn he's going to try and take out Rotom. I do want to look. I want to start getting rid of cards that may be useful in his deck. So we need to use Misfortune Sisters. Don't need any of that right now. So let's just draw 3 and we'll end the turn. Boss's Order brings Rotom, and then he can take another 2 prize cards. Once Rotom's gone, rotating the Snorlaxes won't do much. He's going to then have to rely on rotating his Pokemon. Yeah, so there's the Boss's Order. We're going to lose Rotom, so it'll be 2 prize cards further down. But now we're just going to have Snorlax in play. And we're going to switch Pidgeot back into the active zone. I'm not quite sure what else he has in his deck which will allow him to switch out his Pokemon. Alright, let's go Snorlax now. Okay, he's got energy on the Pidgeot. This is a tough situation. Okay, so we'll put in the new Snorlax. I need to find a way to switch. So Pidgeot has 120 damage. It would be ideal if he's got a basic in hand, which he does. Oh, okay, that actually works out nicely. So Erica comes in, clutch. We'll put a Defiant Vest on this Snorlax here. Pokegear. I'm thinking of a Misfortune or a Penny. Let's go Misfortune Sisters for now. We've got a Penny. We're not going to put any more Pokemon. We'll end the turn there. It'll be interesting to see what he gets with the Pidgeot. Boss's order does not work anymore. Okay, so he's got switch. So he can keep doing this. It's fine. Eventually he's going to run out of these cards. The thing is, we just need to be able to continue to rotate the Dragapult out. And this is why Pidgeot is so good against us. Okay. Snorlax. Pidgeot V doesn't help us. Penny doesn't help us. It's gonna get knocked out anyway. I don't think we're gonna win this one. What we want is a way to switch. And right now we can't do that. So we're just going to have to take another hit from this Dragapult next turn. Okay, that's game. He wins it there. So Penny actually would have helped us. Would have been a better option just to get rid of the damage. Alright. Tier 23 unlocked. We'll collect our rewards. Not very exciting. These tier 23. Bit of boring rewards there. Let's actually want to change this one. Play 3 item cards. That's better. That's more doable. We don't want to go first. No basics, we'll shuffle back. Ooh, okay, we'll start Ogopon. If anything, this will trick the opponent into thinking, okay, interesting, a Maywell. Are we playing... It looks like we're playing the mirror. Okay, no, it's not the mirror. Snow Runt. Oh, this is that Frostless deck. Again, another one that Snorlax still struggles against because everything we have has an ability. Alright, I think we'll start with... We don't want that. Bravery Charm. We'll just put Bravery Charm over here. See what's running in his hands. Super Rod and Vessel. So he's got some energy. Boss's Order. There's a Frostless, an Arven, and Iono. Okay. And we'll just have to end the turn there. Again, a situation where you're left with a terrible hand and there's nothing I can do about it because there's a basic Pokemon. I need a petition for Pokemon to create a mulligan type law. Okay, there's Rotom. That'll at least help us draw some cards. It's a matter of milling his deck quickly. And we're going to need a Chi-Yu with an energy to help us with that. I think that's the best option to win this type of game. See if he has any basic. Okay, he's got a Cramorant, so he's doing a bit of a lost, utilizing the lost zone. I'll just draw there. This Frostless ability is an enemy to our type of deck that we're using. Actually, everything has an ability. Okay, that's a good reshuffle. I didn't like that hand. Alright, this is good. Community Center is going to slow down Frostless a bit. Alright, there's a retreat into a Maywell. What are you looking for? Ah, Monkey Dory, okay. Okay, I see now that tactic with the Monkey Dory, moving the tokens, alright. Let's go Community Center. Snorlax, Heavy Ball into... Okay, we need to get Pidgeot V out. Actually don't have a supporter card to play. Chi-Yu. We want the energy there. And we'll draw 3. Alright, that's good. Penny will pick up the Ogapon. We can move the Chi-Yu. That's fine, he can use it. It's there to be used. I'm not looking for his Pokemon to be knocked out anyway. I prefer that he knocks out mine so that I can at least use the counter catches. So I think we'll just let one of these Pokemon get knocked out. Mimikyu is not going to have any use in this game. So I think what we'll do, we'll Penny Ogapon. Brings back our Chi-Yu. We'll leave Ogapon out now. Let's do some healing. I think we will... We don't need to use Pokegear right now. Sandshrew, so yeah, no, so everything else not really useful, so let's start the mill process now. Alright, community center gone. Fine with those cards. Snow Runt. Now what we want to do is find some more pennies, and that will allow us to basically stop the damage counters. Reset the Pokemon. There goes Cramorant. Okay, well that's not good for us, because Defiant Vest is also useless now. But yeah, Defiance Vest wouldn't actually do much anyway. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Okay, nothing with the Pokegear. I think what we'll do is Misfortune Sisters. Ah, nice. Switch carts out. What else was there? Manaphy, Devolution, and another energy. Okay. And we'll mill. Right, a penny. I think, do we let this Rotom get knocked out? I think maybe we get Rotom knocked out. He'll get 2 prize cards. Then we've got Counter Catcher online. Okay, he's going to use Counter Catcher. Now Penny definitely will help. Okay, 4 there more, 4 more, they'll get knocked out at the same time. Alright, this prevents retreating. Trying to think. Defiance Vest doesn't do anything. Might as well just do that. And we'll draw 3. Alright, at the end of the turn we lose Rotom and Snorlax. He takes 3 prize cards. Right, Monkey Dory is going to at least do damage to Chi-Yu. But with this we can now what's nice is counter catcher in as one of the frostless, and you can actually destroy it with the Chi-Yu. Or no, we can't. Actually, we can. We can take out the Monkey Dory. That stops that tactic. So I think what we do here is we bring Monkey Dory up front. Don't need to play a Snorlax right now. Don't think we have any other Pokemon with other ability. I think Chi-Yu is just fine where it is. Let's put a Defiance Vest on him. It's Pokegear. Let's go with an Arven. We should have done that first. It was probably a better item I could have put on the Arven. I'm go switch cart just in case. We go Power Pad. There's no point in grabbing an item for now, I think. And let's get rid of the Monkey Dory. He still has more prize cards than us at least, so counter catcher still works, as well as the Defiance Vest. Not a bad 2 cards to pick up on your only 2 that you get. Happy with a tempting trap on on GU, not a problem. Okay, Misfortune Sisters I like here. It's Pokegear, see if there's anything else really that we want. Do we get rid of a Frostless? Is it worthwhile, or do we look at his hand with an Airy? Both options. The Frostless aren't doing anything right now. Then we want to stop Cramorant and Monkey Dory coming out. So I think we'll grab a Silene. I want to try and get, see something in the deck. We want to try and pull back. We want to bring back the Misfortune Sisters. Okay. Didn't hit anything there, unfortunately. That's fine for now. Let's mill. There's a Monkey Dory, unfortunately. Should have taken the boss's order. We can knock it out again. Okay. I think what we really need right now is Pokegear. He essentially gets to do 30 damage each turn with Monkey. Well, yeah, each of his turns because of Monkey Dory moving damage counters to Chi-Yu. Chromorant. Does he have anything in the lost zone? I've got one card in the lost zone, he's got one card in the lost zone. I think we're looking good, Jay. He's got 12 cards left. It's Pokegear. Oh, Eerie. Might be good. Let's have a look. Counter Catcher, I don't think it's going to be of any use. Nest Ball and Earthen Vessel can go. I should have actually looked at the rest of his hand. Okay, good. I think we win this race. 9 cards left. Oh, Bravery Charm would have been better than a Defiant Vest. Bit stuck on cards here, so we'll just have to go and take another 2. Alright, he's still got 4 more turns. If he's got a way to put cards from his hand or put cards from deck back into, it might slow us down, but I think we can win this. Let's see what we get. Okay, Arven's not bad. Arven's good. What do we want? I think we want another Pokecatcher. We can use Pokecatcher. Counter Catcher, sorry. We've used our V-Star move. No, we haven't actually. So that might come in handy. We can put that on Rotom and we can fetch whatever we want. I think what I want to do now is just stop the damage. Oven's good. There we go. We out-controlled the control player. Yeah, Chi-Yu came clutch in that game. That was a good victory, I like that. Moving our way up. Let's collect our reward. And a couple more games and we can get tier 24. Alright, next game. Sorry, I'm not focusing yet. I want to go first. There we go. Wow, I guess we'll start with Chi-Yu. If anything, we can get an energy nice and early. We can start milling and hopefully discard some very important cards that he has. What are we playing against? Fairy Sleeves, Energy, Sandshrew. Okay. I won't play Sandshrew now. We'll see if Sandshrew is necessary. Ogerpon. Okay. This might actually be good. This is the Ogerpon Raging Bolt deck, and sometimes what they do is they just fill their bench up with a bunch of EX Pokemon. We find a Mimikyu, and then it's game over. Maybe with the accompanying flute, we can look at the top 5 and potentially find some EX to put on his bench. I think he's going to grab a Raging Bolt with this Nest Ball. I wonder if he knows what we're playing. He's thinking long and hard about this one. Okay, Radiant Greninja, which is fine because he doesn't have any water energy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any water energy. Switch card. Interesting. Understand why he did that. Potentially thinking that Ogerpon is obviously weak to fire. And if I was going to do any damaging moves with my Chi-Yu, he would lose out his Ogerpon very early in the game. Teal Dance effect, there's another one. Okay, that's good to see. We're just waiting on those Raging Bolts now. Pokegear, nothing. That's what we like to see. Earthen Vessel. Also currently all of his Pokemon have abilities. So Lost Vacuum gone. He might have wanted to keep that if he knew what he was playing against. Squawkabilly, alright. Another Pokemon with an ability. Oh, okay, there's the Raging Bolt. One more EX, and then Mimikyu wins us the game. Right, first things first, we'll go Accompanying Flute. Okay, there's a Raging Bolt. We'll put that onto the bench. So that's a bench full of EX and a useless Radiant Greninja. So what I'm going to do, I think because Chi-Yu is not really useful here, we're going to penny back the Chi-Yu, move the Rotom into our active spot. Going to Nest Ball for a Mimikyu. Sandshrew won't need Survival Brace on the Rotom, give us an extra draw 3 if required. Alright. And the one way that he can change the situation for himself is if he's got some sort of penny effect in his deck. Now I know there's that one professor, I can't remember his name, but there's a professor that's a future card that returns your active Pokemon and all attached cards to it to your hand. Or if you would have a penny, because everything was basic in his deck, he can then return a Pokemon from wherever on his board and put it back into his hand and create a space for a Pokemon that then can do damage to a Mimikyu. I think they do run a Mew EX and Mew EX because it copies an attack with Mimikyu in the active spot, puts 7 damage counters that he can do. But now the question is, does he have some effect that does that? Because if he doesn't, and he's just playing around with his cards for fun, because he's actually not going to get to do anything much once Mimikyu comes out. Or he's just helping. He's helping up the decking process. Next turn, I think what we're going to do is probably Misfortune Sisters. And that's about it, really. I don't think there's anything we want to get with Arven now. Maybe another Mimikyu. But that's not urgent. Because if he does manage to change what he has on board, we might want to obviously use the Snorlax tactic. So tracking, energy retrieval, that's good. Ursulina Blood Moons, EX and energy. That's fine. And we will draw 3. This is a really good example, this game, of why accompanying flute can be handy. He had that open spot. We made sure that it was filled up with an EX Pokemon. And here with the Rotom V having the brace, we survive a one-shot kill, which gives us another opportunity to draw another 3 cards. And those 3 cards could be a game changer. Whereas if it was a Hero's Cape instead, they would have had enough energy to one hit KO this Pokemon very easily. Alright, let's Eerie to see the hand, what we've got here. I mean, you can switch card, but we'll take it away just in case. And Super Rod, because I put cards back into his deck, which we don't want that to happen. Let's have a look at what else he has. Squawkabilly, 2 Professor Sada Vitalities, and a energy. Okay, nothing here that's going to help him. Yeah, I think that's good for now. We'll draw 3 and end the turn. Alright, Counter Catcher, pretty useless for now. We've got a decent amount of cards in hand. Let's do an Arven. What do we want? Nothing really. Maybe a Defiance Vest. Let's do a Bravery Charm. And a Switch Cart. What we can do now is just put Mimikyu up front, Bravery Charm, And we can keep Rotom safe, so we can just keep drawing 3. Erica's invitation is useless. We'll put the community center for fun. And we'll just draw another 3 cards, end the turn. And what we want to try to do now is find Aries, Misfortune Sisters, recycle them through the deck, just to help the process of milling him, speed up the process. I don't know if he's realized that there isn't anything he can do, but we'll help him on his way. There's 2 Raging Bolts still in his deck. Let's get back our Misfortune Sisters. And draw another 3. Misfortune Sisters. Okay, nothing there that we see that will help him. He's got 14 left. Let's see if we got another Mimikyu. We do. With a Bravery Charm. It's never been this good to a point where we actually didn't even lose a Pokemon. He's still got all 6 prize cards. And this deck does just crumble to Snorlax stall. Ogerpon, if those were something else with abilities, Ogerpon would do the same thing. Boss's Order. I haven't seen a Pidgeot, so maybe I just need to slow down a bit, yeah. I don't want to mull myself before him. We'll go with Sally and just put some cards back for now. We'll do a Misfortune Sisters on top. And we'll just end the turn there. There's no need to draw any more cards. What we could do at some point is bring in Chi-Yu. Actually, well, we could probably get about 2 mils out of Chi-Yu. Heavy Ball. We can return Rotom, put the brace on the Chi-Yu. It gives us 2 hits. 2 mils, sorry. It takes 2 hits to knock out. Hassle, not even useful here because we're just not doing anything, so we'll just end the turn there. Alright, Team Yell's cheer. I think that'll be decent. And another Eerie. Let's do Eerie. put an energy there for now. Next turn we can do the switching. And we'll end the turn. So we'll go Chi-Yu, energy, survival brace, and we can just speed up the process here because our opponent doesn't want to quit. Interesting choice. In a different scenario, what I could do here is return Chi-Yu back to my hand and save my brace. Do I have switch card? I think I've used switch card already. Then I could play it again, switch it out, put the brace back on, and go again. But I don't think it's very necessary here. So what we will do, I think just for the fun of it, we'll put Radiant Greninja back up front. Heal some damage. Jealousy Singe. Down to his last two. This will be another win. I think it'll be our fourth game, third win. Not a bad record for tonight. All he needs to do is just attach an energy. Okay, so he's doing a power pad. Iono. Oof. He's really trying to slow down the process here. I do have super rods, so we can go Chi-Yu again. And if needs be, bring Chi-Yu back. Maybe we can do it this turn. It's a possibility. Okay, Eerie, no help for now. So we'll go Super Rod and 2 energies. And we can Nest Ball Chi-Yu. Earthen Vessel, Erica's Invitation has no use anymore. So we'll grab our 2 fire energies. I think I'm happy with that. If I don't hit both Ionos, then we've got a situation where I don't want to do that. Maybe we can find a Misfortune Sisters. That's it. See what he has left. Okay, Raging Bolt and 2 Ionos. Can Rotom V. No, we can't do that. Just trying to think how I can get Chiyu up front now. There's nothing really I can do. We'll just put that Raging Bolt there for now. And we'll end the turn. Alright, I don't know why I didn't use Iono, but that helps us at least. So that will be the game. Thank goodness I couldn't sit here much longer waiting for this man to give up the game. Oh, it's because both of his Ionos were there. That's unlucky. Oh, that was a good game. I enjoyed it a lot. Alright, great way to end the night. So it'll be our last one. We are just about our way to Necrozma. I wanted to get there tonight. What's the time? 11:30. Unfortunately, I got work tomorrow, so I can't stay up any later. But what we will do is we'll just end with a prize opening. Collect some rewards. 50 coins and a pack of Twilight Masquerade. Let's see what we get. So we got a Lairon, Skarmory, a Swanna, Mightyena, a Heatran, and a Zapdos. Not very exciting, is it? Let's see. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. Okay. I wonder if there's something we could do with that. We should see if we can do something with that. Got all steel energy from this Pokemon. So attack does 50 damage for each card you discarded this way. Okay. And maybe one day we build a deck around Heatran. That seems like we can do some pretty cool things with him. Alright, well, have a great night. We'll be streaming tomorrow, Tuesday nights, Pokemon Trivia Night. Yeah, so please join us there. It's a lot of fun. We have a great time with it. And we will see you soon. Thanks for joining and watching us tonight. Peace.